construction.
Just last year and this year, this young man is tearing up the competition everywhere he goes. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Logan. And rounding out the field for your last time in recovery, many monster truck drivers. He is a 13-year-old rock star. It doesn't matter where he's at or what he's doing. This kid is a champion. Michael's from Pennsylvania. Ladies and gentlemen, get on your feet for Garrett and Renegade. Now, I have a question. We're going to start all the way down on the far side of the track with one of the true young guns of the sport. It's his rookie season behind the wheel of a monster truck, and he's been burning down the competition everywhere he's been this year. Representing the monster, he's got family in the stands. Ladies and gentlemen, get loud for Cliff Turner. Ladies and gentlemen, you are looking at one of the most iconic independent names in monster truck today. From right here to Marietta, Ohio. He's been turning down all across the country and all across the world. And now, we've got here in Marietta, Ohio. Hailing all the way from the Hagerstown, Maryland. Put your hands together for Steven Thompson. Oh, but did I mention that we don't just have one Maryland native in the house? And ladies and gentlemen, another Hagerstown, Maryland native behind the wheel of this looking pretty hot rod monster truck. What I like to call the Wheeling King. Ladies and gentlemen, sitting right on the front stretch here in Marietta, say hello to R.J. Turner in the Winter. Ladies and gentlemen, making his monster truck driving return after nearly a year away. He's been behind the wrench, but he said, you know what? I miss sending it. I miss ripping it up out here. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? He's back, and he's in Marietta to do just that. All the way from Liberty City, Texas. Make some noise for no one, the only wrestling Collins. And ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, for those of you that know the Renegade series, you surely know this guy. The 18-year-old phenom who's been burning down the competition, sending in runs in his family. Ladies and gentlemen, he's won more overall event championships last year than any other driver on our series, and we just had to bring him here to Marietta. Hailing from Lancaster, Pennsylvania, ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Sunday CJ Retu and Steven Thompson. One more time, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for your monster truck. Number 10. Oh, no, wait. What's going to happen is I'm going to start at 10, and you guys got to help me out here. What we're going to do is we're going to count backwards from 10 to 1, and then all of us together are going to go on those famous man words in motorsports. Renegades, start your engines. What do you
Probably
say,
paying
Marietta?
attention
Can we do that? All right. Here we go. Monster Truck fans, countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It was your dad that took the overall event championship and the best trick win as well, I believe. And now here you are, just 2 years later, 3 years later, capturing the same best trick win, man.
Yeah, it feels awesome. Last time I was here, I was in one of the mini trucks, and it's awesome to be able to progress into the big one. There's an absolutely stacked field of trucks back there. They're all out here ready to take it away from anyone at any time, so you got to be on your feet. My crew guys got that truck dialed in. We're ready to rock. Are you guys ready to get a show?
I think that answers the question, yes. But CJ, here's the thing, man. We still got plenty of action coming. We got racing and freestyle. I ask you, man, that crazy move up we saw, bro. Is that just a preview of what we do freestyle?
Oh, 100%. Racing's not really my thing, but if I can't get racing, I'm going to come out and burn it down in freestyle.
Well, there you go, CJ. Huge congratulations to you, man. What do you think, Marietta? CJ is here.
get you started right after.
Marietta, are you ready? Let's meet tonight's championship round contenders. Introducing to you first, sitting in the black lane, the dude that's been burning down the competition, the rookie sensation from Team 12 Monster. We're gonna run it down, Chris. gonna burn it down for his friends and family in the stands. It's none other than 12 Turner and Kamikaze! His teammate, the Red Line Royal Dinosaur of Destruction, also from Team Throttle Monster, returning to the monster truck driver's seat. He's been cruising for a little bit, but he's missed the hot seat, and now he's in the championship round race here in Marietta. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Preston Collins and the Velociraptor! Someone's gotta win, someone's gotta lose. That's going on. This is your championship final. Now here's the thing, when you cross that line, that's what these people like Kamikaze was a winner. These people, especially your family over here, went absolutely ballistic. Whoever's here to ever hear that?
Oh, dude, it's just going to be so hot. We're bigger and harder for you guys. I know you all came here to see the show. We're going to give it to you today.
How about that, man? Now here's the thing, I know, we're going to be doing driver autographs after the show, man. I know you want time in that truck with you. Love making your fans that much more, man. I gotta tell you, what would that be like to meet all these fans and sign their stuff later on, right?
Oh, dude, I can't wait. I love meeting the fans, the different personalities. People sometimes. It's great.
We got Monster Truck Freestyle coming up. What can we expect in a Kamikaze and Monster Freestyle?
She shouldn't be slapping. Are you slapping here?
Big jumps.
You don't slap him. Step up here so I can put you
chalk up.
subscribe to Four Wheel Jock on YouTube.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
If you ain't subscribing, what are you doing?
You're a bum.
Yeah.
Also, there will not be footage for the night show because Four Wheel Jock. There will not be footage for the night show because Four Wheel Jock decided to go home. Couldn't hang with us, so we'll keep the GoPro on for you guys though.
Give some good footage.
Well, though, man, that's where all your organs slammed against the inside of your body and bruised it on the inside, and it just took a week for them to come.
So Michael, you're not missing too much.
Come again.
Behind the scenes.
Yep. Wet, cold.
I'm good. Is anything broke?